don't want the person focusing on your shaking knees. So when they're talking, you're listening. When you're answering back, you give eye contact. The only way out is through. Stare them down and look mean and eye contact, and every time they move, I move. Hey everybody, it's Belinda. In this video, I'm going to talk about some tips to look out for and be mindful of in an interview as your body language. Tip number 1, don't do a lot of fidgeting or a lot of shaking of your knees. You can't see it now, but my knees are shaking. You want to try to be mindful of that. If you feel like your knees are shaking, put your hands on your knees, take a deep breath. The interview, I know, is so nerve-wracking. We're nervous. We don't know what questions they're going to ask us. We want to make a good impression. We need this job. But you don't want the person focusing on your shaking knees the whole time they're interviewing. So take a deep breath, get control of your nerves. Deep breath. It's okay to be nervous. We expect that. But try to get your knees from not shaking. So that is tip number 1. No knocking or shaking of the knees. Tip number 2, eye contact. That is so important, especially when you're in the same room with the person. You want to make sure that you're giving eye contact, that you're looking at the person. Now, it's not a stare down competition, so I'm not going to stare them down and look mean and eye contact, and every time they move, I move. That's not what you're doing. But you want to give eye contact. So when they're talking, you're listening. When you're answering back, you give eye contact. If there's a group interview or a panel interview and there are a lot of people asking you questions, when you're talking to each person, look at them. Look at them. Give them eye contact. And I know, again, you're nervous and you just want to get out there. You just want to get out the interview and be done. But again, take a deep breath. This is the process. The only way out is through. So go through the process of the interview. Try to relax. I know that's hard. Try to relax and give eye contact at the interview. Now, when you're doing a video interview, when you're talking, look at the camera. Look at the camera when you're doing a video interview. When they're talking, then you can look at the screen. So look at the camera. That shows that you're giving eye contact. When they're talking, you can look at the screen. So I'm looking at the screen now because I'm looking, I'm paying attention, and I'm listening. So eye contact, that's tip number 2. The third tip that I'm going to talk about today is smile. Smile. Again, we're nervous. We take the interview so very seriously. Some people's serious look is mean and scary, honestly. So you want to try to smile. Take a deep breath again, smile. It's a lot of stuff that you're trying to concentrate on in the interview. And I know, again, you're nervous. So you make a conscious effort. Make a conscious effort. Keep your knees calm. Conscious effort to make eye contact. And now I'm saying make a conscious effort to smile. Smile in the interview. Now, that doesn't mean you keep a smile on your face the whole time. You're not a clown.
Look at what I and my coworkers wore at Halloween.
If you're going out for a clown position, then by all means, smile the whole time. But sometimes in the interview, you want to smile so you can seem friendly, especially if the position that you're going for is customer facing or client facing. They want somebody who's going to be friendly, who appears friendly, whose customers are going to be like, that's a friendly person. And if you are frowning or just mean mugging the entire interview, they're going to say you're not the right fit for the job. So what you want to make sure that you're doing is smiling. I'm going to recap the 3 tips that you should do for body language. 1, your knees. Make sure they're not shaking, they're not bouncing. Make sure that they are calm, not shaking everywhere. You want to make sure that you are giving eye contact. If it's face-to-face, eye contact. If it's over the computer, over a video, if it's over a video that you're looking in the camera, when you're talking, you're looking at the screen when they're talking because you're looking at them. And the third one is that you're smiling. That you're smiling when you walk in, like you want to be there. Make it seem like you want to be there. So smiling, eye contact, and no knees shaking. I'll see y'all at the next video.